As a redstone main, I have joined the creator SMP. I'm totally a redstone main. So this server uses the Origins mod, which is a catalog of superpowers that you get to choose based on what you actually want, and they're based off of mobs or whatever the fuck. Okay? That's all you need to know, basically. And I was actually researching for hours and hours and hours to find out, because there's some add-ons they added as well. I tried to find out the most overpowered, best origin I could possibly get. Because, I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't, well, you're dumb. And because you only get to choose once, I really had to make this count. After a lot of technical difficulties, and I mean a lot of technical difficulties, I finally made it onto the server. Because there's some like zesty pekoe mod that I had to install, and I didn't know about that, and then the Discord server thing wouldn't work, and it was a whole shebang. Hell, I even got a random person from like the official Minecraft Discord to try and help me out, and he still couldn't help me. He was confused, and his mic was broken too. So this entire thing was atrocious, just trying to get onto the server. But when I got on the server, something unexpected happened. Oh my god. I get choose my origin. What? Moth? Wait. That's not in what was... But I couldn't leave. The escape button wouldn't work. It would only work after I chose one of the origins. So I had to make a decision. I had blundered. I had to make a mistake. I failed. I had basically lost. This was the only chance I got to choose my origin, and if I didn't do it right, I would be done. I'd be done for. I would be absolutely smoked, and this entire thing would be a fail. Until I remembered. A streak of smartness just smacked my head, and I remembered something that should work in theory. If I pressed Alt F4, that would kick me out of the game. It would close the game entirely, which means in the server's eyes, I would leave the server, meaning that I did not make my choice yet. So it can't put me as anything, right? But I had also selected, I was like still on one of the choices. So it could have defaulted that to that choice, right? It could have, I was currently reading one of the choices, and if it had put me as one of those, I was screwed. So it was a 50-50 chance, one that I was willing to take. And it worked with great success, but I started to look around and I started to do some more research. And I did, and I looked through some more origins. I tried to find a new code that maybe I missed, and I went back onto my testing world. There was nothing, absolutely nothing. Everything I just did was a complete waste. I had to do it as intended. I had to read through all of them and take a leap of faith and really hope that I chose the right one. Taking a safe bet, I knew that the Enderian was really good, right? It had teleportation, and its downsides were just it can't go in water. But the best thing about it was that it had reach. It actually had 7-block reach. It was broken. It was the most broken one by far. So if there was none any more broken than that, I think I won. I think I basically chose the best origin that I could possibly get. But I had finally done it, and I finally made it. And it was finally at peace. I could go into the server, and only one person was online, so I knew that I could peacefully grind a little bit, and for fuck's sake, it's raining. What the hell, man? I actually got analed 8 times. I got molested 8 times because of shit. It was the only thing that I couldn't do was get into water, and immediately it was raining, and there was water everywhere. Everywhere I looked, water. There was what was I on? I was on an island surrounded by water everywhere, and it wasn't even like shallow water. It was deep water. Everything was like 100 by 100 island, and it was sucked. It was terrible. It was the worst thing I've ever done. It was the worst thing I've ever experienced. But I finally, once the rain finally stopped, I was able to team with this guy named Krabsy. We got together, and well, to be honest, he was a good teammate. Yeah, I was helping him make a villager breeder, and as I was thinking, I was like, shoot, I'm gonna need loot. So I went to go mining, and I got iron. I couldn't find any diamonds anywhere, but I needed good loot, diamond loot. Wait, I mean, he's wearing like full diamond armor, and he's got a couple of diamond tools. I mean, and he hasn't even, like, his origin was nothing. He chose human. I had an easy advantage here. And also I'm lazy. I don't want to go grinding. So this. Oh, okay. All right, pal. All right, pal.
No,
right.
wait, I'm gonna die.
Alright, no, pal. Alright, pal. Alright, pal. Okay, pal. I felt a little bad, not that's a lie. I got my loot. I'm happy now. So I just kind of logged off, and that was the entire week. That concludes the entire day 1. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention this happened. Oh, that I betrayed. Is that not obvious? I killed him, and I took all of his stuff. You really think that did anything? You really think that did anything? Like, what was that?
That's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
His entire plan there, right?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What? That was the entire plan? That was it?
That's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
I'm sorry, not sorry. Anyway, see you. Bye. Peace out.